Journal, Bayern offers 365 million Brazilian reals for Kane, but Tottenham rejects it and wants a higher value. At 29 and with a year left on his contract, Kane is wanted by Bayern and a difficult decision will need to be made by him and Tottenham. Harry Kane is 29 years old and will turn 30 on the 28th of July. He will enter the final year of his contract with Tottenham, a deal that runs until June 2024. Bayern Munich are in need of a top-class striker and have been knocking on Spurs' door to try to get the England captain and arguably the best English player of the moment. Tottenham don't want to sell and Kane has always seemed very attached to the club. In that situation, what would be the best decision for both Kane and the Spurs? It's a difficult decision and one of the great number 9s in England history, Alan Shearer, spoke about it. At 29, Kane has a contract with Tottenham until June 2024. Bayern bid €70 million for Kane, rejected by Tottenham. Manchester City had 4 bids for Kane turned down by Tottenham in 2021. Kane has never won a career title. Shearer's vision, hard to resist Bayern. If I force myself to transplant his experience to me, I think, but I just think, that he has to leave to try to be champion, but it's hard for me to hold on to that. At his age, I had suffered 2 serious injuries and was retiring from the England team to extend my days as a player at Newcastle United. And my sense of knowledge stops. I'm not ashamed to write this. A few years ago, when Manchester City were looking for him, I thought it might be Harry's last chance to leave Spurs, but he has again had a fantastic individual season, with only a fair team at his side, and rightly so, he remains in demand by other clubs. What I would never do is try to tell him what he should do. I would hate former professional players talking about my situation and everyone is different anyway. Tayataka says it is a situation that will require decisions from all sides. Tottenham can choose not to sell, but to lose their main player for free at the end of the season. Kane could choose to stay but have a serious injury that causes interest in him to wane. Also, will the other clubs that want him today, like Bayern Munich, Manchester United or even Real Madrid, still be waiting for him when his contract expires? None of them should be without a centre-forward this season to wait for Kane. I came home to Newcastle for a world record fee in 1996 and stayed at home until I retired a decade later. My aim, and the club's ambition, was to win titles and we did our best, but that itch was taken away when Blackburn Rovers won the Premier League a year earlier. Harry has never left home, except on training loans, but there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing unambitious about loving where you are, your club, your family and being passionate about what you do and feeling good. It all comes back to the question I asked at the beginning. How do you judge yourself? If Bayern Munich or Real Madrid are coming after you, it's hard to ignore. You would be interested. Move to Germany and I have no doubt that Harry will win the Bundesliga and he would have a really good chance of winning the Champions League too. Stay at Spurs and he would be adored, more than he already is. Sometimes it's easier not to make decisions, to let life go, but at some point Harry or Spurs or a combination must push, back down or compromise. Sometime between now and next summer, mid-year in Europe, we'll find out exactly how Harry judges himself and his professional existence. It won't be wrong, it won't be right. It will just be him. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications and don't miss the next videos.